Hello, my name is Dayyan Khan, and today I would like to present my undergraduate advising project. I've focused on the student side of this project, and so my web page focuses on student login, choosing date and time, and things like that. Let's jump right in and I'll show you my database's structure. It's a simple list of appointments, so each row in the database is a new appointment. Each appointment has an appointment number, which is a unique value that represents what the appointment is. It has all of the students' login information, including name, major, and ID number. It also has the appointment information, which is the room number, date, and appointment time, as well as the advisor of the appointment and the type of appointment. The type of appointment is a simple true-false, where 1 is true and 0 is false. 1 being that it is a group advising appointment, and 0 being that it is an individual advising appointment. You'll notice that the advisor category is not a null category, even though group advising students will not have one specific advisor. Instead of making it null, I decided to fill it with the simple word group. I thought that this would make it a lot easier to look through the data. So with that said, I'll show you that the database is actually empty right now, and we'll move on to the actual web page. So this is the login page for my website. It's a simple plain gray background with plain text that's easy to read. This is to avoid any kind of distraction. The 3 text boxes here are for the name, major, and ID. The text boxes have the instructions: enter a valid name, major, and ID. These are all required fields. That means if any of them is left blank, the page will not continue. I can show this by just trying to press submit. You have this little pop-up that says please fill out this field. So if I fill it in with some value, you'll see that the next field then needs to be filled out. So we'll fill that in. And the same with the final field. So pressing submit will take us to the advising type selection page. Here we choose whether we want to do a group appointment or a single appointment. This is done by a simple radio button. The student doesn't have to actually type anything in. They simply select one button, and one will always be selected. So first I'll go through the group advising page, and then we'll look at single just after. So pressing submit there will take us to the advising information page. This will tell us the room number of the appointment and allow the user to select the date and time from these drop-downs. The dates, times, and the room number are all set by the admin. These times and dates are just from a list of times and dates. So when we press submit, this will actually create the appointment, and now you'll see that the appointment has been submitted. You'll also see the date, time, and room number of the appointment. Unfortunately, the date and time are not well formatted. Hopefully, I'd like to fix that in the future. You'll also see that there's a home button here. This will return us back to the login page, where I can fill out another appointment and show you the single advising page. So now I'll select single instead of group, and we'll see that there is now a third drop-down menu. This simply lets us choose the advisor. So we'll pick this advisor, date and time, and create the appointment. So now we'll see the time and date are different from the previous one, and pressing home again will return us to the login page. So now, just to show you that the values have actually been added, I'll go back to my database, and we'll see there are 2 new appointments. The first one is a group appointment, indicated by this 1 here, and the fact that there is no advisor, rather it just says group, while the second appointment is an individual appointment, and it has an advisor. Everything else has been filled in. The login information is there. So yeah, I think that this is a pretty simple, pretty efficient way for students to get their advising appointments. It's a pretty quick process, and it doesn't take extra information. Thank you.